instead of being in relationship.
All right.
Now, I realize that one of the things that is so prevalent, and I have one, and I'm not preaching against it, except to say sometimes we need to put it away, that we come to God with a list. God, do this, and do this, and do this. I'll never forget this. I was counseling a couple. Their marriage was on the rocks. I mean, it was rocky. I'm not talking about the movie. It was a mess. And the man met with me privately because he was too afraid to tell me what he wanted to tell me in front of her. He said, I hate my wife. I said, oh God, this is more messed up than what we know. And I said, well, why do you hate her? He said, because the only time she talks to me is when she wants something from me. And she comes to me with a list. Do this, and this, and this, and this. And I feel that that's the only part of our relationship. And of course, she was frustrated, and God helped. And as far as I know, they're still together, and they are out of the state now. But I realized something, that we come to God with our agenda, and there's nothing wrong with that, except sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time, God is not so much interested in our agenda. If we can just for a moment put past our agenda and realize that the most important thing of prayer is not necessarily that list, but it's about coming in contact with Jesus. The most important aspect of prayer is not to get through the list. I've watched people, and I know I'm going to get in so much trouble, they would religiously read through a list and not even know what they're reading. Oh Lord, touch Johnny, Susie, Sally, touch Becky, my cousin Bob, touch it. And I'm preaching this. That's how some of you pray. Oh Lord, you get through the list and you don't even know what Sally, Bob, you just got through your list and that's all you can. I'm tired of the list. I want God. I don't want routine. I want relationship. I don't want to go through a list of things and realize after the list of things, first of all, God knows your list. And if you get to God and you come into contact with Him, you can throw your list out the window because He would take care of all your needs. I know some of these things are not going to help, but if you keep doing it your way, you'll keep getting your results. If you do it God's way, you'll start seeing the results. So I'm not saying don't have a list. I'm organized. I have a list of things I pray, but sometimes we've got to think, and just think in your prayer walk, if sometimes you might have been more bound, and I'll get to that in a moment, more bound to the list than to Christ.